Welcome everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to place parts in a multi-body part file. So as you can see, I've got my key fob solid part file open. It's not an assembly file, and I've got three solid bodies shown here. I'm going to just make two of these invisible so that you've just got the lower casing. Those are all created in this solid multi-body part file. So in the menu bar, under insert, go to can I find it now? Should be part, insert part, and then you'll be able to browse. So this has gone straight to my directory because I went there before. So browse to the part that you want, and in this case I'm going to select this PCB, which is also a solid part. You can only bring parts in, you can't bring in assemblies. So I'm going to drop that in. Don't worry about that warning symbol. Okay. All right, and the first thing to notice is that this is oriented the wrong way. I want that button to be on that side there and the hole to be on this side. But before I can do that, let me just show you the command that you need to find. Yeah, so it's called move. So if I just type in move at the top here, it'll show you where it is. So I'm going to wait a second or two. So it's under surface, move, copy. It's a weird place for it to be, but that's where it is. If I open that up, the first thing it's going to ask me to do, well, let's just explain these commands in the left-hand side first. So you first need to select the number of bodies, and in this case there are more than one body. So I will select two shortly, and then you can select the faces that you want to connect. And in this, you only have the standard mate command. You don't have any of the special ones available in the assembly feature. But you also have translate and rotate. So you can shift between translate and rotate and constraints. So that button just toggles. Okay, so I'm going to leave it on constraint at the moment, and it's going to ask me once again which bodies to select. And here you have to be careful to make sure you select all the bodies you want to translate. Then it's going to ask me what do I want to translate about. So I could use a line, for instance, but I'm going to go to one of my favorite tools, which is the temporary axes, and I'm going to select, first of all, select in this box, select that axis there, and so it immediately interprets that as I need to do something in one dimension only. So I don't want to translate it, I want to rotate it. So you can see I can push that one up or leave it as it is, but just click on the rotate button. Here I want it to rotate by 180 degrees, and I do it, and that's how you get it to rotate. So this is a bit messier than in solid assembly, but once you're used to it, it's not too bad. So I'm going to click on this command again and just click right, and this time I want it to mate. So I'm going to click off constraints. I'm going to select my two bodies, 1, 2, make sure everything's selected. The mate settings, I'm first going to select this hole, and I want to mate to this pin, and you see it's immediately done concentric. It's gone off screen because it's up at the top here. So if I'm happy with that, I could click OK, but you can instead stay in the command and just say add, and so now you can add another mate. So I'm going to mate that face to the top of the boss, and that's perfect. And then I want one other mate. I want to make the sides here parallel. Let's just grab that side there. I want to make that parallel to, you have got to be careful because I know this has got a taper on it, so I can't select the face. I must select the edge. Right, and it'll do what it thinks you need doing, which is perpendicular. I want parallel. Click on parallel, and we're done. Okay, So let's just do that one more time, just to show you a few more features of the move copy command. So insert, part. I'm going to select this battery because it presents some unique challenges, possibly. So go back to my move command. That's the body I want to select. And then I need to select this face. And I want that face to be concentric with this this face of the rib, which I know I've already cut out, so it should do it automatically. Concentric, there we go. It's just put it off to one side. So I don't need to click enter or anything, because if I click enter, it'll exit the command. I'm going to add a command, and you'll see it's immediately placed the concentric relationship in the mate. So you can always go back to that and change it. So I'm now going to select this face on the battery of the little pip. And here I need to be a little bit careful. I want to select the left-hand face of the PCB, and you can see it's put it in, but it's not quite where I want it to be. I want it to move over a little bit to the right. So let's say I'd actually said OK here and discovered that it wasn't where I wanted to be. I can, as with other commands, I can go back into the command, edit it, and here I can select either of these two mates which it shows. So I'm going to select one. It immediately allows me to edit it, and I can put in, for instance, a distance. So I'm going to type in 1 and just see what happens. Right, so that's 1, but that's too far. So I can go back to this command, say, no, I don't want it to be 1 mil. I want it to be half a millimeter. Hit the enter button, and that's just about as perfect as I need it to be. So that's it. That's how you put bodies into a multi-body part. Thanks for watching.